with these bullet punchlines. Oh, cold ghost ass nigga when it's crunch time.
Alright, what it do, folks? It is your boy D Mikey J in the mother effing place to be, and welcome back to episode numero dos, number 2 of this little layout that we're creating. So right now, in the previous episode, I gave you the basics of what to do to get us to where we are right now. So without further ado, let's go ahead and continue on the layout here. So let's go ahead and let's put a background. So like you can go to pretty much you can go to Google and find out, you know, like backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. Let's just put us a basic background in the back, not too conspicuous. I have my own little folder for textures and all that kind of stuff. So we'll put us a nice colorful background on this. Yes, D. Alright, and I got a little folder full of textures and all that kind of stuff. Let's just put this spacey background. So you see that I'm just going to drag it the full length of the screen, and on the right side I'm going to just drag this layer all the way down. So now you see everything sitting on top of it. Now if you want to put something like over it, put another texture, but still you know, like if you had like a gridiron type thing over it, we can put something else over it and just make it like an overlay, kind of like it's see-through. That's what we'll do now. Let's put this grunge over it. So just for the length of the thing, and now it's just sitting on top of it. So what you want to do is this button here. This is your overlay, not your overlay. This is your what is it? Blending options. That's what it is. It's your blending options. So let's just put it on overlay. So now you kind of have that grungy feeling, but you still have your space in the background. So that actually looks that looks pretty decent. What do you guys think? That looks pretty decent. All right, so for your main screen, now we're gonna shift back over to the main screen because we are going to want a border. We're gonna want a border. We just don't want a, you know, the screen right here to be blended in with the background. So we're gonna put a border on this, and the way we do borders, we'll right click, and no, we won't right click. We'll go down all the way to the bottom. We'll go all the way to the bottom and hit this FX button, and this little menu is gonna pop up, and then we're just gonna go to stroke. All right, so now there's a stroke. Since our background is kind of dark, we'll go with a white stroke. And if you put it on the outside where it is right now, it's going to make a kind of a rounded stroke. But if we put it on the inside, since it's a square, it will be it'll be squared off, and we can bring in the stroke by increasing the pixels so we can have a nice thick border, and that's fine. And if we want, we can either make it a solid color, or we can do a gradient, which will let's use the old patterns. We'll put a gradient on it to you know, like bring out a little bit of color here and a little bit of color there, you know what I'm saying? So let's switch this back up to like the soul silver colors. So right down here, we'll click this little box here, and then for the color we'll make it let's take a color from the background, a nice, no, what's the opposite of blue? Like a this is just for, you know, demonstration purposes. The thing is, with your border, you want something to stand out from your background. So a nice a bluish color won't do. Let's go for like a purplish color. That actually does look good. All right, so, and we won't do anything too fancy. Let's just bring this white back to the middle, and we'll grab another purple and just bring that on that side. So, all right, so we got a nice purple thing, a purple border. So, boom, there it is. All right, you know what? That's going to. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to add a drop shadow to this bad boy. So it'll make it look like it's coming up off of the background. So same thing, we want to go down to our effects bar, hit drop shadow all the way at the bottom, and then that'll put a small shadow up underneath the box to like distance it from the background. So as you can see, there's a small little box around it, and it looks like it's coming up off of the background. So you can play with these settings to get it how you like. I like a more solid type shadow. I could put a little bit of feather in there, just a little bit, just to offset it, but it is what it is. So now it looks like it's coming up off of the background. All right, so now from here, what you want to do is you want to add a border to pretty much everything else. But the thing is, you don't want to spend a lot of time doing it. So what you'll do now is you'll right click on your main rectangle. I should rename these to you, and yeah, you can rename them to main screen. So that's your main screen. This is your bottom screen. And I'm gonna leave the Pokemon boxes just because. All right, so what you want to do now, since you don't want to spend a lot of time just doing that for each and every little box, you want to right click and you're going to want to copy layer style. Copy the layer style, and then you click on your bottom screen, and then you just go to paste layer style, and boom, you've got it. There it is right there. All right, and for your rectangles, the same deal. Just paste a layer style, and paste layer style. All right, now, as you guys can see that with the box being so thick on those smaller boxes, it makes it kind of angle out and give you a it gives you kind of an effect you really don't want. So, but you can go into it under your layer. You can hit stroke. You double click stroke, and you can dumb down the size of the stroke, so you don't have to have, you know, that really thick noodle-like stroke. So, and just dumb it down. Oh, okay. And you can dumb it down to about 4 or 5. 4 or 5. That gives it a nice look. So there we go. So we've prettied up our, so to speak, we've prettied up our layout so it doesn't look like, you know, just boxes and you know, you guys get what I'm saying. So that is the episode for today. In the next episode, I think it will be our final episode for this little layout series. We will add transparencies, and I will go over how to make your Pokemon faces fit inside those boxes. So we'll do the transparencies, and then we'll do the Pokemon faces to end up this tutorial. If you guys are enjoying this tutorial, please bullet punch the fuck out of that like button for me. Really appreciate it. Helps out the channel. Does, you know, you guys know it means a lot to me that you guys watch these tutorials, and I'm glad they're back. I'm glad I'm doing more of these, and I I don't know if I'm ready to start doing an intro tutorial, because I've been making my own intros as well. But that might be something that we can, you know, go over in the future. But stay tuned for the next episode, the next and final episode of this layout tutorial. I am pretty ecstatic to get it done. Glad to teach you guys everything that I've learned over, you know, this course of time I've been doing YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So it's been your boy, the Mikey J, in the mother effing place to be. And as always, guys, peace.